It took less than an hour for the city noise to be displaced by silence. There was something perverse about how abruptly the city ended, its industry and development brought to a heel. I listened for familiar sounds that I knew as part of a larger sonic architecture, but nothing registered. The two men on either side of me spoke in hushed tones. I caught the odd whiff of English that filtered into their conversation, references to 90s hip-hop artists, European soccer clubs, Hollywood blockbusters. Dried perspiration from the hood anointed each breath, and I tried consciously to slow my breathing, subsist on as little oxygen as possible. I thought of the Taoist monks that took fewer than a single breath each minute, the product of years of austere practice. Paced breaths may be the ultimate form of self-denial. The car veered onto unpaved road. Loose gravel crunched underneath the tires. I started to reach into my pocket, a stress reflex, but thought better of it. Without explanation or forewarning, the men placed their hands on my shoulders and forced me onto the floor. One of them plunged a knee into my lower back, pinning me in a face-down position. I refrained from protesting or resisting his physical weight. The car slowed, and a hand tapped at the window. The glass was lowered, and salams were exchanged. I tried to follow the arc of their conversation. The driver spoke in abbreviated sentences, pruning his answers, as though the same questions had been asked at the checkpoint previous. His inquisitor sounded young, pliant. He hadn't yet assumed that cold, unassailable authority that passed like a toxin through contact with the uniform. After no more than a minute, the window was sealed and the car continued toward its destination. I waited to be returned to my seat, for the need to release me from the carpet, but the pressure only increased.